Komodo dragon versus wild boar. When two dangerous predators collide, a Komodo dragon has found its target, but this target can fight back. On the remote Indonesian islands, two powerful animals can cross paths in a battle where speed, strength, jaws, and tusks all matter. The Komodo dragon is the largest living lizard on Earth. Adults can reach around 3 meters in length and weigh well over 50 kilograms, with some exceptionally large individuals weighing more. But its size isn't its only advantage. The Komodo dragon has a powerful sense of smell. By repeatedly flicking its forked tongue, it collects chemical particles from the air and transfers them to sensory organs in its mouth. This allows it to detect the scent of animals from considerable distances under the right conditions. And once it finds a potential target, it doesn't always rush in. It watches, it approaches, and it waits for an opportunity. Now meet the other animal in this story, the wild boar. Wild boars may look less intimidating than a Komodo dragon, but they are powerful animals in their own right. They have muscular bodies, strong legs, thick skin, and sharp tusks that can become dangerous defensive weapons. They can also move surprisingly quickly through difficult terrain. And unlike prey animals that immediately run at the first sign of danger, a cornered wild boar may turn around and fight. That's what makes this encounter so dangerous. The Komodo dragon has detected something. Through the vegetation, it spots the wild boar. The dragon lowers its body and begins moving forward, step by step. Its tongue flicks through the air. The boar continues searching the ground, unaware that a predator is getting closer. But then, the boar stops. Its ears move. Its head rises. Something isn't right. Slowly the boar turns. And there it is, the Komodo dragon. For a few moments, neither animal moves. The dragon watches the boar watches the dragon. This isn't simply a question of which animal is stronger. Both animals are assessing the risk. The Komodo dragon has powerful jaws, sharp teeth, strong claws, and an incredibly muscular body. But the wild boar has something equally important. It has the ability to injure a predator that gets too close. Its tusk can deliver powerful defensive strikes, especially when the animal feels threatened. So the Komodo doesn't necessarily want to rush into a dangerous confrontation. It is looking for an advantage. The boar suddenly turns and runs. The chase begins. The wild boar pushes through the vegetation, using its powerful legs to create distance. The Komodo dragon follows. But this isn't a Hollywood chase. In nature, predators don't have unlimited energy. Every pursuit costs energy. Every movement carries risk. The Komodo continues tracking the boar, using its senses to follow the trail. The boar changes direction. It moves between trees. It disappears into tall grass. For a moment, it looks like the boar might escape. Then the Komodo changes direction. Instead of simply following behind, it attempts to close the distance. The boar suddenly realizes the dragon is still there. And now the situation changes. The Komodo makes its move. It lunges forward, but the boar reacts. The wild boar turns sharply and moves away from the attack. The two animals separate. For a moment, the forest becomes quiet again. Then the boar turns around. Instead of continuing to run, it faces the Komodo. This is the moment when the encounter becomes extremely dangerous. The boar lowers its head. Its tusks point toward the dragon. The Komodo remains alert. Neither animal wants to make a mistake. The boar suddenly charges. The Komodo shifts sideways, avoiding the full force of the attack. Dust rises from the ground. Grass bends beneath their feet. The encounter lasts only moments, but every second matters. A Komodo dragon has powerful jaws, but getting too close to a large, aggressive wild boar carries serious risks. And the boar also has a problem. It cannot simply stand and fight forever. A prolonged confrontation costs energy. The Komodo may therefore continue following rather than forcing an immediate attack. The boar retreats deeper into the forest. The dragon follows the scent. This is where one of the Komodo dragon's most remarkable adaptations becomes important. Its hunting strategy isn't based only on speed. It relies heavily on its senses and patience. Komodo dragons are capable predators of a variety of animals, including deer, pigs, and other sizable prey. Their jaws and teeth are adapted for tearing flesh, while their strong neck and body muscles help them handle substantial prey. They also possess venom glands that can contribute to the effects of a bite. But that doesn't mean every bite automatically kills large prey, and it certainly doesn't mean every encounter ends with the Komodo dragon winning. Wild animals don't follow a script. The outcome can depend on the size and health of each animal, the terrain, surprise, distance, and whether the prey can escape or successfully defend itself. A large, healthy wild boar can be a dangerous opponent. A Komodo dragon may decide that pursuing it further isn't worth the risk. And that's an important lesson about predators. Survival isn't always about attacking. Sometimes survival means knowing when to continue and when to stop. Eventually, the wild boar disappears deeper into the vegetation. The Komodo pauses. Its tongue flicks through the air one more time. It searches the surrounding forest, but the opportunity may already be gone. The dragon slowly turns and continues through the island landscape. For the Komodo, this isn't necessarily failure. Predators don't need to win every encounter. They need to survive long enough to hunt again. And that is what makes the Komodo dragon such a fascinating predator. It is not simply a giant lizard. It is an animal shaped by millions of years of evolution to survive in a challenging island environment. Its powerful body, chemical sensing system, jaws, teeth, claws, and patient hunting strategy all work together. But the wild boar represents an important reminder. Even a powerful predator must respect its prey. One wrong move can turn a hunt into a dangerous confrontation. So, who would win? There is no guaranteed answer. In one encounter, the Komodo dragon might successfully overpower its target. In another, a strong wild boar might escape or force the predator to retreat. Nature isn't a fighting arena with predictable winners. It is a constant calculation of energy, opportunity, danger, and survival. And somewhere on the islands of Indonesia, the Komodo dragon continues its slow journey through the forest. The wild boar disappears into the vegetation. The tension fades, but the struggle for survival never stops. If you enjoyed this cinematic wildlife story, subscribe to Bodyverse TV for more fascinating animal encounters, science, and incredible facts about the natural world. And remember, in the wild, the most dangerous animal isn't always the biggest. Sometimes it's the one that knows exactly when to strike.